Hi, I'm getting surgery tomorrow, which is be today for you guys because I'm gonna make it in this video. But first, I wanna say thank you to our sponsor, SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe is incredibly reliable and effective home security. So when you're down and out from surgery, you know your house is protected in case any ninjas come in the middle of the night. These are a few of the devices: the home base station, HD cameras. They have sensors for every window and door. This is your keypad where you control everything. Smoke detectors, glass break sensors, motion detectors, freeze sensors, water sensors, panic buttons, video doorbells, smart door locks, and this is a key fob so you can control it much easier.
SimpliSafe on. Home.
How neat is that? I was first interested in SimpliSafe because I wanted to make sure that my family is as safe as can be, and this makes it so easy. You literally order SimpliSafe online, whatever components you need to configure your house, it is shipped to your door, and then you install it in your house in under an hour. There are no contracts, there are no hidden fees. It comes out to about 50 cents a day. You can't afford not to do this. And it is really easy to hook all your devices up, set it all up, and then it's really easy to check to make sure that each one is working. And in the event that something happens, maybe a burglar opens a door or breaks a window when you're out of town, it will immediately notify the authorities that they need to get to your house ASAP. If you've been putting off getting home security, don't do it any longer. Go to simplisafe.com/offtheranch to learn more. It is linked in the description below. Okay, tomorrow I am getting surgery. It's kind of a big deal. It's back surgery, but it's a minor back surgery. So it's basically not a big deal. I'm just not supposed to like drive a car for 2 weeks or like exercise for like 8 weeks. Here's the deal. I'm gonna do all those like 3 days later. Just so you know, doctors. And I'm gonna tell the doctors that too. Okay, but anyway, I'm not gonna actually film like any other surgery or like leading up to it because I'm a little nervous and I don't wanna bring a camera. But I'll see you guys when I wake up. I love you. Hi, I lied to you a little bit. Psych, I didn't film as soon as I woke up. I've been chilling here for about 8 hours, just resting, relaxing. Surgery went well. I can't feel my legs. So, I'm just kidding. Got you guys. I'm sorry, I should not have done that. That, too far, Matt. Too far. No, all's good. So the procedure I actually had is called a microdiscectomy. And so I had a herniated disc in my lumbar spine. Let me show you a picture for those who don't know what that is. So check this out. This is my MRI. The blue line going down is going on my spinal cord. The green circles to the left are showing the disc in between my vertebrae. So that's a vertebrae. That's a vertebrae. Those are bones. Bone in my spine, bone in my spine. And these little green things are circling the little spongy layers of disc in between each bone. That's what absorbs the shock in your spinal cord. Green is good. Green is good. I did these circles, so that's why they're terrible. I circle that one. That's a normal one. Circle that one. That's a normal one. Normal one. And then you get down to this one. And you notice how that part that the red arrow is pointing to is squishing out into my spinal cord there. Spinal cord is made up of all the nerves. So this is my hip area right here. That's my sacrum, my last few bones, my spinal cord. So this is like right at the very bottom. That's my last lumbar vertebrae, and this is my first sacral vertebrae there. And that disc is just protruded. That is called a herniated disc. It is squishing out, putting pressure on my spinal cord, which is not fun. It causes pain, and I actually did this. I did this in the gym before Christmas. I've been just dealing with it for a really long time because I've hurt my back before, a lot actually. I kind of do this often because I do dumb stuff, and it usually heals up. It takes a month or two to heal up, and then I'm back to total 100% normal. This one just never healed, and so I went and saw a doctor, and we went and got an MRI, and I tried a steroid shot, and nothing we did helped. I went to some physical therapy, nothing helped. And then we saw the MRI and it's got that big disc sticking out, and it's like, oh yeah, no amount of waiting is gonna fix that. So a microdiscectomy is they actually go in, I have a little 1-inch incision on my back right over that location on the left side because it was mostly sticking out on the left. And he went in with this little, like, I don't know if it's a scope or what, but it's a tiny little thing. So they only need an incision about this big. And they go in and they literally just chop off that piece that's sticking out into my spinal cord. So I have less of a disc there, but there's no squishing it back in there. They can actually put a prosthetic disc in, but we can always do that later if this doesn't work. Like I could deal with the pain. It wasn't a big deal. I was still working out a lot. It was slowing me down a little bit in the gym, but I was still able to work out because it wasn't excruciating pain. It was just like a 2 to 3 out of 10 normally. And so I could work out with that. But the part that drove me nuts is when I stood up for 10 minutes or more, my left leg went numb. Like if I'm just standing there talking to someone, my left leg is numb. So that's like, you don't realize how annoying that is. You stand for over 10 minutes a ton during the day. And so I would be sitting there talking to people and be like, hey, can we go sit by that chair so I can sit? Because I can't feel my left leg. And so I sit down and then it like takes the pressure off and it feels fine again. I can run. I can go on a jog and it's fine. And I think it's just because the pressure is like not constant. And so it allows the feeling. But if I'm standing still, it's crazy. It like totally goes numb. And when I go on a run, it still hurts. Like it still was hurting. It just wasn't falling asleep. So we went and got it lopped off. And now I have these awesome compression pantyhose. They're not actually pantyhose. They stop right here. But I got these on. That's to prevent blood clots for an inactive person. So I'm supposed to just like lay low, which I have been doing all day long. Doctor, I've done a great job. I'm supposed to lay low and be chill for like weeks. That's probably not gonna happen. Let's take a look at the instructions on what I'm supposed to do for recovery at home. So my incision was glued. It says I can shower 24 hours after surgery. So that means I can shower tomorrow morning, which is cool. I don't shower for a couple weeks normally anyway, so no big deal. Refrain from taking a tub bath, swimming, or hot tub for 1 month after surgery. Yeah, it's not gonna work. We go to the river a lot. River, that's all from rainwater, right? Rivers are clean. Yeah, I'll give that one 6 days, doc. Continue to wear the TED stockings for 3 days after you are home. I'll give that 24 hours, doc. We ask that you do not drive for 2 weeks after surgery. Y'all think I'm making this up. 2 weeks after surgery, what? Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. Do not lift anything greater than 10 pounds. I ain't no girl. Walking is the best exercise, okay? More frequent, shorter walks are better than one long walk. So walking is the best exercise. So they told me today that I cannot work out for 8 weeks. I was like, haha, okay. If I didn't work out for 8 weeks, I would go crazy. So listen, I appreciate your opinions. Everyone at the hospital, no, they really were great. They were awesome. Like everyone was super nice, super friendly, made me feel super good. I was nervous, of course. It's a back surgery, even though it was, as far as back surgery goes, I would say it's fairly minor. But they did also cut out some of my bone around where one of the nerves goes through. So one of my vertebrae, they actually like, I assume they just kind of roto-rooted it. It got a little Dremel in there, went, it's probably not exactly what they did, but I bet it was something like that. I didn't get anything fused. I didn't get any screws or rods or anything like that put in there. But they made me feel very safe, even though I was still nervous about it. So props to the doc. He was super nice. Props to the anesthesiologist. He was super nice. And props to the 3 nurses that I worked with. They were all awesome. You guys are great. I can't wait to go back for my checkup and talk to you guys again. But while I value your opinion, I can't not work out. And so I was just thinking, like, what if, would you be okay if I just like went on a little walk today? It's my first day, just had surgery this morning, but I'm like thinking I'll try to walk 1 mile. And yes, I'm asking in a place where they can't answer me back. So I'm gonna assume they're saying yes right now. They're nodding. They're like, yeah, you go, Matt. I'll stop if it hurts. I'm just gonna try it. Okay, this is how you gotta get out of bed when you had back surgery. I'm not allowed to bend or twist at the waist. And also, I'm not supposed to use abs at all. So just kind of roll out. Oh, I still got like sticky bandage on my back. There's no bandage there, but like the sticky glue is on it from when they had me like draped off. But I'm not allowed to shower for a day. Okay, let's see if we can. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I can walk. Shoot though, I need to put tennis shoes on, and that actually is going to be tricky. Okay, so like I'm thinking, yep, that was a little bit of back pain there. Okay, not much though, doctor. It's fine. These are my running shoes, and I usually just slip them on because they're double knotted. I don't have the power to do it right now, or the flexibility to do it. All right. One shoe on. That was easier than I thought. Yep. Probably could have just done it barefoot. But I also didn't want to slip because like falling down is like my worst fear right now because that would probably hurt. My pain is about a 3 out of 10 now that I'm up and moving around. But my pain's kind of been like 1 to 3 out of 10 for the last like 6 months. So I'm actually not that worried about that. Okay, shoes on. We got this. Now I'm just gonna get on this treadmill and see if I can walk a bit. Okay, that is 1 mile. So in my 1 mile, I walked it in 28 minutes and burned 153 calories, which is 153 more than they assumed I would burn today. So I'm actually feeling good. My back feels fine. It feels exactly the same as it did before. I'm only gonna go a mile because I don't want to push it because you don't want to overdo it. I'm a little worried. I did overdo it. I don't feel anything. They told me not to do this, and so I'm a little concerned. So I'm stopping now. I think I didn't. I think all's good. We'll find out tomorrow morning if I wake up and I'm super sore. Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for taking care of me today. And she cooked me dinner, and
Never cooked dinner.
she
so
made
it's
me a
really
peanut butter and
weird.
jelly sandwich for lunch.
Gourmet chef.
You are the bomb. And you're running the New York City Marathon.
Yeah. Training started last week or Monday. I'm almost done with week 1 of training.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're running it for St. Jude's again?
Yeah, we put together a Link Active team. Got 2 guys from the bunker signed up to run it too. Last time we raised like $115,000 altogether. Can we do it again? Maybe? Yes.
Demolitia. Way to go. $115,000 that the Demolitia raised. They went to St. Jude's. And that was not last year. That was last time, which was 2 or 3 years ago. We did that.
Yeah, it was 2018.
And yeah, Mayor killed it. And now is going to do it again. When is it?
November.
5 months out. So I've got 5 months to train.
You cannot run that.
Sign me up.
No.
I walked a mile today. I had back surgery, and 8 hours later I walked a mile. I can do this. How long should you normally train? Like from not being a runner to marathon, how long should I have been training?
Like 2 months ago.
Can't really train hard for like another 2 months, so and then I can probably just train like medium hard after that. So I would basically train mildly for 2 months, moderately for 1 month,
Do that.
and then I'll train hard for the final 2 months.
You're gonna jack up your back again.
It's fixed.
Not if you don't do what the doctor says.
The doctor said it was fine, I think.
You get me doctor approval and I'll sign you up.
I am a doctor.
No, you're not.
Sign me up.
No, you're not.
Doctor's orders.
Hey, y'all can vote. Do we sign Gimpy over here up or not?
I'm actually down for that because I know they're going to vote yes. Yeah, thanks, Demolitia. Thanks for watching. I love you. I'll see you next time.
Whoa! Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.